Hi, first graders. Welcome to Book Club. I am so excited. In Book Club this year, we are really going to focus on understanding what we're reading. The whole point of reading is to make sense of what we're saying and be able to communicate with others through our reading and our writing. We are going to be using the text, which is a fancy word for story, called the Book Hog, and the author who wrote the words and the illustrator who drew the picture is Greg Pizzulli. We're going to be using this book as an example through a bunch of our lessons, so we're going to listen to it here now. Let's be a What I Know Walrus, which reminds us to think about what we know about the topic before we read the book, because it helps us understand. The topic of this book is about a pig who loves to read books and goes to the library. Have you ever gone to the library? What are your favorite books? Let's be a wandering wolf, which reminds us to ask questions about what we wonder during, before, and after reading a book. For example, I wonder if he has a favorite book. I wonder if he's learned to read. I wonder if he finds his books in the library. What do you wonder? All right, let's get to reading. The Book Hog. The author who wrote the words is Greg Pizzulli, and the illustrator who drew the pictures is Greg Pizzulli. He wrote the words and drew the pictures. Enjoy the story. The Book Hog by Greg Pizzulli. The Book Hog loves books. He had quite a few. He loved the way they smelled. He loved the way the pages felt in his hooves. He especially liked the ones with pictures. He picked them up here and there, anywhere he could find them. But the Book Hog had a secret. Shh! A big secret. He didn't know how to read. He had never learned. He was surrounded by books, but the Book Hog couldn't read a single one. The Book Hog went to bed every night without a bedtime story. One morning, he went out looking for more books. He found a library full of books. He snuck through the stacks, adding several books to his pile. But then a soft voice said, "Would you like to join us for story time?" It was Miss Olive, the librarian. "Pick out a book and I'll read it with you." The Book Hog blinked. Then he swallowed. "You'll read a book with me?" "Of course," said Miss Olive. "As many as you'd like." This gave the Book Hog an idea. "Wait here," he said. He went home and he came back. With some books. Miss Olive led story time, and the Book Hog listened closely. He heard many stories, some funny, some sad, some kind of in between. Over time and with practice, the Book Hog learned to read on his own. He grew to love books even more, not just for the way they looked and felt, but for the stories they told. And yes, the Book Hog still takes a lot of books. But he always brings them back. First graders, I hope you enjoyed the Book Hog. We are going to be using this story in our upcoming lessons about story elements. I can't wait to see all your learning throughout our book club.